Okay, hello, real quick video. It's annoying because I've been trying to post the last two videos about the theory I have for John Burnett and the proof that the Ramseys did it. And let's say if there was somebody hiding there as this intruder, then it was somebody close to the family. Because I honestly don't think that the father was the only one who could think that, like, to cover it up. We all know the mother was involved, but I feel like it was somebody else that worked along some police or detective or investigators. Like, my biggest point was the the blood on the pants line of the pajamas or whatever, or the pennies, whichever it was unknown. Okay, I feel like they could have put that blood there and got blood somehow. I don't know. When people got money, they can do anything. And if they did all that, like, to cover it up with, like, all the because I believe the child was already dead before, first of all, being sexually abused, first of all. And I also believe that she was already dead before they did all the other things to make it look like somebody tied her up, her neck, and all the other things. Um, but if it was somebody in the family who did it, which I believe is so, I would reckon the father. Um, and then I don't believe the mother ever caught on that he was molesting the child. And I don't believe she snapped and accidentally killed her. I feel like Bert could have accidentally killed the child, or it was the father. Maybe he was molesting her and then she wetted the bed or whatever, which I believe that happens all the time before before being, sexually abused. But this time maybe she decided to just go ahead and be ignorant and pee, in my opinion. And something could have happened but all I know is her skull was so badly damaged that I believe that was the cause of her death and happened like on accident. And if it didn't happen on accident, she trusted somebody who was the supposedly intruder who was hiding in the house, because there's no proof that anyone entered the home. Okay. Anyways, if that was the case, then it was somebody really she trusted. And then they brought up this whole thing with the stun gun. I don't believe so. I believe it looked like it could have been a stun gun, but it wasn't. And my biggest point to that is, if the neighbors heard a loud scream and it immediately went away, that's a bad sign, because usually when you hear that from a child, it's extended. It goes on for a little while and then it may stop. But if it stopped automatically, that's something I would have called the police in the first place, to be quite honest about it. So if they didn't hear it in the house, it's because they already knew what was going on, in my opinion, if it was them or if it was somebody who hid in the home, which again would be someone they had known and they was close to, because the day before they had that Christmas party or whatever, and everybody was in the house or whatever, and blah, 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 blah. And my big take was, if it was a kidnapper, it was supposed to be, we take the child and leave. And then they would have sexually abused her. And then, and that's the case most of the time. They don't rape a child at the premises to get caught. That makes no sense. And it either be both, they get killed and raped, or just raped and they escape, or they get saved. Okay. And at the end of the day, they had numerous entryways to leave. And I believe they got in maybe through that window, but they didn't leave, and they could have left that way as well if it was an intruder. But anyways, on this post, it would not post, so I had two other videos. It's pointless to see the first one of the detective that messed up the crime scene. She should have literally waited till her backup came, which I don't know why it took so long for backup to come, and talking about we in a meeting and stuff, like. And then the police also did a mistake of not going further in the door. Anyways, but this is proof that, it's more than just the governments who know what's going on in the world right now. And obviously YouTube do, to like always remove certain things, and your channel can get blocked and taken down after so many strikes. And I've been past my strike mark, so